Hi everybody, we'd like to share 3 thoughts, 3 ideas on how to make you more effective in reaching schools. So we are in an unprecedented time with COVID, which has completely changed the way schools procure and look at things. Number 1 is schools are closed down now to visitors. That means for any supplier, it is going to be very, very hard to access the school. What our recommendation would be to get around this is, as a supplier, get really good at Zoom calls, Google Hangouts, as well as Microsoft Team calls. We've seen a lot of the schools have moved across to those communication platforms, which means they're familiar with them, and our recommendation is face-to-face with schools always works best. So you're going to need to call schools, but try see if you can get them onto a face-to-face meeting with you. Also, what we find with face-to-face meetings is if you are having a face-to-face meeting, it's easier for them to build trust with you. So that's thought number 1, that schools are going to be closed to us as suppliers to visit them. Second thought is school hours for a lot of schools are reducing. So schools that might have been open from 7:30 till 2 or 2:30, we've picked up a trend that quite a few of the schools are trying to run shorter days. So that might be from 8 to 1. What that means for us as suppliers is schools are going to focus their curriculum onto core information, capsuline stuff, etc. What that therefore means is if you are a supplier of something that's extra curriculum, it's going to be a lot harder for you to get into the school because their immediate need now is to focus on their curriculum. Our recommendation is, if you have a product like that, really look and see if there's a way that you can make it easy for the school to use that curriculum during the day, or see if there's ways that you can service the school by supplying that after hours where students can do it from home. So that's the second thought we wanted to share, with schools' times kind of shortening during the day. And then the third one is just our thoughts around purchasing. We believe that, and we've seen even from SchoolAdvisor side, that normal quotes have just ceased. Schools are not spending, but our expectation is there's going to be spending in 2 areas. One is on personal safety, PPE, safely back to school, stuff that the schools need. We put out a survey to our schools. 45% said they had not received adequate safety equipment from the schools, from the department, and 15% said they received nothing from the department. That means a large portion of schools are going to be looking for screening devices, handheld thermometers, masks, cleaning, etc. So that is one area where we expect there will be spend, and spend will happen now. I think a lot of schools have been waiting to go back to see what they're going to get and what they need. The second area where we expect there's going to be spend is around IT, and specifically hardware, software solutions. A lot of schools are getting their learners to bring the devices back into the classroom. So this is specifically your top-end schools, so X Model C private, kind of quintile 5. So a lot of the schools are inviting their learners to bring devices back. That allows the school to keep remote kind of teaching any learners that might still be at home. But what that means is the schools are going to need to spend on technology. A lot of the schools might not have had strong enough Wi-Fi, might not have had firewalls. They're also going to look for solutions where they can teach remotely while within the classroom. So any tool that will enable a learner to work on a device and be more effective, if it be hardware, software, connectivity, we believe will be valuable. So those are 3 tips, just thoughts and ideas that we wanted to share with you. We've been sharing them with a lot of our suppliers, and we hope that you find them valuable. Cheers everybody.